Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're reacting to some more of my queen, my goddess, my end-all be-all, the one, the only Miss Kelly Clarkson, and some more of her segments from the iHeartRadio Holiday Special 2021. I just finished reacting to her singing her song Christmas Isn't Canceled, Just You, and it was everything. And then I saw where she had 2 other performances on the special, so I'm like, okay, well, let's get into that. But before we get into that, she also had an interview on the holiday special. So right now we're going to look at the interview, and then we're going to dive into her performance of Merry Christmas Baby. So let's just dive on in.
To chat about all things holiday.
So I ended up making another Christmas record by happenstance, really. My label, we were talking about making a couple songs because I wasn't done with my normal album yet, and I wasn't really ready to put it out. And
yeah, when's that coming out?
So I ended up making this whole Christmas album, which was kind of funny because I wasn't feeling very cheerful. But the album ended up being very therapeutic for me. There's a lot of different kind of emotions going on with the whole album, and it's not just all like one thing. I feel like Wrapped in Red, I love that Christmas record. It's one of my favorite ones.
Me too.
Favorite records I've ever done, but it is more like one feeling, and this Christmas record has just a lot more depth to it. And you know, just a little bit of sadness in there, because sometimes when Christmas comes around, you're not happy, and that's okay.
Just a little bit,
So
little
when I was
sprinklings
picking
in
the
there.
classics for the album, I basically was like, well, I'll stay away from all the classics I did the last album, and then I picked the ones that I really love to listen to. Like every time I hear, you know, Brenda Lee's version of "Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree," it feels like Christmas. So I was like, oh, I've never done that one, so I picked that one. And I love Last Christmas from Wham, but I've always wanted to hear it like in a sad version.
Me too.
The music is kind of poppy. And I thought
literally what I was saying when I was reacting to her album.
I just kind of picked songs that I really loved to listen to at Christmas for the originals that I hadn't yet covered. And then as far as the originals, it was really just whatever was kind of pouring out of my heart. I think every song I wrote for the record went on the record except for one, I think.
What was that song? Where can we find that?
It was very therapeutic for me. I was just going through a lot. I think a lot of us have been the last couple years. So, yep, I just put it all into the music, and it came out real different for a Christmas record, but you already have the other one, so different. Brett Eldridge and I, we released a single last year called Under the Mistletoe, and I love singing with him. He actually has a new Christmas album out, and it's so good. And I love his voice so much.
I love his voice too.
It was really cool. We didn't have that on like an album, so we ended up, you know, adding it to this album that we released because it had no place, you know, no home, like as far as a full album. And then I also got to sing with Chris Stapleton, who's one of my favorite singers on the planet.
Me too. I would love to have them collaborate in a non-Christmas
song I sent him called Glow.
non-Christmas
track.
track.
It was a perfect song.
A song where they could
together
just like wail.
We're
I would
both
love
like
to hear
soulful, but we've both got a little bit of edge to us, and we both were songwriters. So I thought that song kind of represented both of us well. So I was so happy he said yes to singing. I sent him this crazy fan video. I was so excited about it after. And then Ariana and I ended up singing Santa Can't You Hear Me, which was really funny because that song almost didn't make the album because I kept feeling like something was missing and I couldn't quite nail what it was. And I was like, there's something like, it's just kind of missing and I'm not ready to put it on the album. And then I sang with Ariana with the coaches on The Voice, and we sounded really good together, and we were both talking about that. And so I asked her to sing and make Santa Can't You Hear Me a duet, and she was like, absolutely. So that was really cool how that happened. And I love singing with people. Like all 3 of these singers I just discussed they're such great singers. Like having them in your in-ears, and like when you're on stage and you hear them, it's just amazing to sing with incredibly gifted singers.
It really is.
Thank you so much, Kelly. Your presence is a gift, particularly appreciated.
Like that's one thing I love about some of my friends and performing with them. Like, I feel like it just...
A favorite holiday food?
Sorry.
Stuffing with gravy. Boom. Because it's so good. I could eat that for my meal. And beets. I love beets.
Oh, no. Like, I'll juice beets, but I don't eat, like, the actual beets
drink
themselves.
Of choice, I like a mulled wine, people. I think mulled wine is good.
I mean, any kind of wine is good.
I also just like good old-fashioned hot cocoa with, like, lots of marshmallows.
You lost me there.
We do it all the time, but we...
Oh, okay. We're done. Like, bye. This is just Kelly's section. Whoever edited this.
I have a favorite Christmas song to sing. I don't know, that's kind of hard. It depends on your mood, I guess. But I will say my mom's favorite song is Oh Holy Night. So I do, and I've never put that on like an album before, and I do love that song.
It was on the American Idol
that's one of my favorites to like sing
Christmas
along to.
album
Oh Holy
way
Night.
back in the day. But
This
yeah.
Christmas is a great song.
Okay, we're done with you. Sorry. Back to Kelly.
I mean, I think everybody right now is just exhausted. Like, even, we're getting to whatever normal is now. We're still all like feeling stuck and a little depressed about it. And there's a lot of anxiety going around. And I think for me, that's one thing that was actually cool about being a musician and a songwriter is that you get to like write out your feelings, and it's my outlet. I feel like a lot of people need that outlet right now. And it's catching up to people. What has happened over the last 2 years. So I just hope I hope people they're chilling with their families, and they're having a good time. Like, I think we need like happy, Christmas music too, just to hang out and with your friends. And if you're feeling bad, you need something to cry to.
Exactly.
Is it just me? I don't know. But
No, it's not just you, baby.
Right. So I put together this record that I hope, everybody has a song they can kind of connect to. And I think connection, that's the thing. People have been so isolated the last 2 years that it's just nice to be around people, especially in your pod without your masks. So
It's so healing. Music.
And skip. All right, so now we're going to dive straight to Merry Christmas, Baby.
Superstar, multiple
'Cause
Grammy
there it is.
Award-winning artist, children's book author, Emmy-winning talk show host, champion coach on The Voice, and, most importantly, a kind and generous person, the amazing Kelly Clarkson.
all right, so this song, it's really hard to intro this song. This is called Merry Christmas, Baby, and it actually starts out my whole Christmas record when Christmas comes around. It's the first song, and I don't really need to explain it, really. The lyrics are pretty self-evident, so here we go. Merry Christmas,
It's
baby.
slinky and sultry and sassy, but I love the instrumentation.
You let flowers say I love you. You let diamonds hold my hand. So this Christmas I'm making new plans. Merry Christmas.
Oh, come on, background vocals.
You send gifts that someone else picks. You send cards with empty promises. But you don't need to worry about me again.
Beautiful.
You wake up all alone and wonder why I'm not home, and I let my phone ring.
She sounds amazing.
A dose of your kind of love, and I let my absence show you what I got you for Christmas is losing me. Merry Christmas, baby.
Sultry,
You
slinky.
can have just what you gave me. You can keep the charm and lies, and you can keep your wandering hands in mine.
Just the control. This one background singer with the hair and the off-the-shoulder number has given me all my life every time I see her. And then obviously the instrumentation is gorgeous.
You wake up all
I love this instrumentation.
wonder why I'm not home, and I let my phone ring. A dose of your kind of love, and I let my absence show you what I got you for Christmas. It's losing me. Merry Christmas, baby. So have yourself a Merry
You better look into the camera and deliver the line, girl. Come on, bass. Gorgeous.
Thank you so much, Kelly. Your presence is a gift, particularly appreciated at this time of year.
Amen to that. Love, live. Vocals are everything. Like I was saying in the interview before, when I thought it was over, but it kept going on. Like, I agree wholeheartedly to what she was saying about, like, just singing with amazing singers. That's why I love singing with some of my friends, because I have some amazingly talented performers for friends. Amazingly talented singers, vocalists, just, so amazing. So, I don't always get to sing with all of them, but every once in a while, whether we're at karaoke or we're just at someone's house having a jam session or, just whatever, like, anytime I get the honor of singing with one of them, it's amazing, because even if it's unrehearsed and we're just, like, fooling around and whatnot, there's something about singing with other people who are just so amazing that makes you want to put on your A game, and it helps to elevate you as a performer. So singing with them makes me feel like a better singer, and I just love it. love. But yes, vocals on this, chef's kiss. Like I said in my reaction to Christmas Isn't Canceled Just You, what I think people are kind of tuning into when they're saying, like, this is the best she's ever sounded, her voice sounds so amazing, which it does sound amazing. I feel like it has a lot to do with how they're recording her voice in the studio now, and who she's working with is recording it in such a way that it sounds how it does when she's singing. It doesn't sound as, like, super highly produced and polished and cleaned up like it does in, the earlier days, or like, a lot of other pop stars do when they're, up and coming. Like, it has that sort of raw edge to it at times. It has that just sort of naturalness that she has when she's singing live. So when she goes to sing it live, it sounds just like the record, and it's like, damn, she is amazing. She sounds just like the record. So yeah, she sounds amazing. And like I said in Christmas Isn't Canceled Just You, this is another track where I feel like it being performed with a live band adds such just a beautiful element to the performance. Just those live brass instruments, and then that bass guitar, and then the drum. Instrumentation's so amazing. And in the beginning, like, she was giving me very, like, between her and, like, the side parted with the soft wavy curl and the old school microphone, like, it was giving me very stuff like that there, performance on American Idol, that sort of big band vibe, which I love. That's my favorite performance on American Idol from her. I feel like I've done a ranking video of her performance on American Idol. If I haven't, then I meant to, and I just spoiled what the number one spot is. But yeah, like, I just love her in that era. I love her in that genre, that style. It just suits her voice, because it's not one of those styles where you have to, like, be super aggressive and pushy, and you don't have to, like, force things out. Like, it's just this, there's this naturalness, this natural quality to her singing, where it just feels like everything is just easy and just flowing out of her. And yeah, she might get belty at times, she might float up into her head voice, she might do whatever, but everything just feels easy and effortless, and it's just love the song. It's got this slinky, seductive quality. The lyrics are obviously quintessential Sassy Kelly Clarkson lyrics, and background vocals for days. I feel like the background vocals and the instrumentation are so key to this album. Like, there's so many instances, like, if we didn't have that, certain songs would have just been like, okay. Especially some of the cover songs. And I mentioned in my album reaction that, like, the original songs, love. Some of the cover songs, I groove with, but there were some of the choices of cover songs where I'm like, whatever. I don't really care for the song itself. Now, the rendition was fine, but I don't care for, like, the actual song. But what saves, like, the rendition is the instrumentation and the background singers, and obviously Kelly's voice. So yeah, very, very vital part of just the whole package here. But yeah, sounded fantastic as always. So I'm excited to dive into Last Christmas next. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all of my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. I love you guys.